Now these bases which have the an outer perimeter and two rings is known as these dark loot protected bases, because it lets your troops just circle around the base, and either it gets killed due to the expos and the Teslas, or it loses on time. So what you want to do is you want to earthquake these two rings, these two walls, so that it creates a straight path for the giants and your tank, and start funneling from. I started funneling from this side because it had both the barbarian king and the queen, even though the barbarian king was being upgraded, but still it has the archer queen and other structures. So let's check the replay. I start with the 4 earthquake spells over there, and then I decide to do a queen walk, and the queen will just take down these structures over here, and also will take down the enemy archer queen. Now I have used Valkyries over here, but you can use P.E.K.K.A.s also. In the next raid I'll show you with the P.E.K.K.A. I've used Valkyrie just for no big reason. It's just that sometimes if there is wizards in the CC, it effectively takes them down. So as you can see, I have right now split my giants and deployed my wizards to clear out these defenses, and the giants will only path towards the defensive side. So the giants will take down this wizard tower and then this air defense, and will just get inside the base, because there is no place, no defensive unit for the giant to take, and the expos were the nearest defenses for the giant. So you can see the giant is just taking out the core quite well, and all the hard hitting defenses like the Teslas and the expos are in the core. And right now the dark elixir storage goes down, and the Valkyries, wizards, the king, the queen down here are working to take down the perimeter of the base. I release a few archers just to speed up the process, and so you can see the giants are coming out from the core and will follow the queen and take down the left hand part of the base. Here the barbarian king is taking down that cannon, so pretty much we are under control. So let's fast forward, and this base is done. Because in these loot protection bases you actually get a 3-star, because you just take down the core and all you left is the perimeter. So pretty easy raid. And now I'll show you this one. So this one is Town Hall 10. Now Town Hall 10 has a bigger ring, so I couldn't get the outer one, this one, so I could get the inner one, and we'll start our funnel from this side, because this side has level 12 cannon, level 12 archer tower, level 21 king, and so this is the best place to start our funnel from, and also the inferno tower. So the giants will go inside the core. Well, I suppose the giant go inside the core, so I release all my other troops. The other troops will just right now go inside the base, and so here you can see I rage and take down the core. Right now you can see the Teslas have popped, the uh, Expo has also popped, the Max Teslas have also popped, the King, the Valkyrie, the Queen are all working inside the core and have successfully taken down the core buildings. So yeah, since it was a dead base, it was easy for me as a Town Hall 9 and with low heroes to take down this base. And also you also look for bases which are easy to take down, uh, but you must have an idea on how to take down these loot protection bases, because these loot protection bases have a significant amount of loot when you try to do farming. As you can see, this base had around 4,900 4,394 dark elixir, which is 10 times of what we invested. So as you can see how easily this base is being demolished by the P.E.K.K.A.s, the giants, the wizards, the archer queen. So we'll fast forward, and that's done. So next raid I'll just show you. um, this went actually we lost on time because I made a funneling mistake, even though you can see here that this is quite a clawed design, means these spaces have claws and not rings. Still you have to use your earthquake spells to get access inside the core and have a good funnel. You must funnel from the left and the right, and then you release your troops from the center. What I did was I released my maximum number of troops in the center and didn't clear out these structures, these air defense, the archer tower and the cannon, which let my troops go on the left. And so it wasn't a problem because I saved my barbarian king and few wizards. So the wizards managed to, and the barbarian king and the wizards managed to take down the rest of the raid. So as you can see, I've started with the queen over here, and I do a queen walk. So you can see the queen has to take down these two defenses and the archer queen over here, which she will eventually take down using the raid spell and the um, ability. So here you can see the expose has locked onto the queen, and as soon as the enemy queen locks onto me, I'll use the raid spell, and then the queen will just take down this wizard tower. I want the queen to take down the wizard tower so it will prevent splash damage to my giants. And so we have effectively taken down that part, and since our funnel is complete, we'll release the P.E.K.K.A. And also after this air defense goes down, I release the baby dragon. So the baby dragon is actually useful in taking down the air traps, because the air traps might sometimes affect the healers. And as you can see, the giants and the other troops have decided to go in the perimeter of the base. I use my barbarian king and the wizards to take down the core. So as you can see, the barbarian king has reached the core, and I just use my wizards and all my spells on the barbarian king and the wizards to take down the core. And you can see the core always has these Teslas, X-bows. It's a common in all these bases. So a pretty good takedown. And as you can see, we have reached the final stage. Here the air defense takes down the baby dragon, and I release some other troops so that um, we can clear out as much of the base as possible. But eventually we'll run out of time, but it's still okay because we have got the dark elixir storage, and that is what we got, even though it had a low dark elixir. But since I wasn't getting enough bases, so I just decided to do it. And since we have invested only 420 dark elixir, I think it's still a good profit. Plus we'll get the bonus, so that's an additional profit. So as you can see, we take down all the defenses and we run after time. So that wasn't that much bad, but still. Okay, so